I'm baking again, but this time I'm not alone. I have a special guest.
Hey, I'm Manj and I'm so excited to be here helping Sanjana.
And today we're making macaroons. People think they're really difficult, but they're actually quite simple once you get the hang of it. So, what will we need?
Well, today for the macaroons, we have a 1/3 cup of sugar, white sugar with a pinch of salt. We have a cup of almond meal. We also have 3 extra large egg whites, or you can have 4 large egg whites. Over here, we actually have 1.5 cups of icing sugar.
And then to fill it, we're using some good old Nutella, and then we're going to use some gel food coloring and yellow. You could use gel or powder, not liquid, because then it'll be all runny. We've got a piping bag, but you can also use a Ziploc bag, a rubber spatula to fold it all in, and a bowl with a sifter.
So a quick tip that Sanjana has for us today is to actually trace out the size of the macaroons with a champagne glass and a pencil. And today we have about 16 of them here, which will make about a good 8. You can't actually put the macaroon batter on this, so what you should do is actually flip it. So the shape comes out, but you don't, your macaroons won't be touching the lead. So the first thing we're going to do is get an extra clean bowl, and we are going to pour in the egg whites first. Nicely, there we go. And to the egg whites, we're actually going to add the 1/3 cup of sugar and pinch of salt. There we go, all done. So what we'll do first is actually mix the sugar and the egg white mixture until it becomes a very stiff consistency, and if we were to actually turn this cup over, it would actually not fall out, okay? So here we go.
For about 2 minutes. It's not totally stiff, it's kind of runny, but we've added the food coloring, and you want to add quite a bit because it kind of fades in the oven, and we're going to whip it for a little bit more so it's nice and stiff.
So what we're going to do next is actually sift the almond meal with the icing sugar together, and we're going to run it by twice, okay? So I'm going to just put it in equally like this, so it's a little bit mixed up. And then we're going to start sifting.
So once we finish sifting, we're just going to add this to the wet ingredients and then fold it about 30 to 50 times. It's important to fold so you get a lot of air into it, and you don't want to over mix macaroons.
So Sanjana, what are we doing next, and why do you have a Ziploc bag in a cup?
So now we're going to just fill our Ziploc bag, and we decided to not use a piping bag because it didn't seem very sturdy. So a little tip that I have is to put it in a cup and then kind of just stick your hands down it. It helps to put it in if you're by yourself in the kitchen, maybe you don't have helpers. So you kind of just want to pour it into your bag.
Carefully, right?
Yeah. It's kind of going to be a gooey texture, so don't worry about that too much.
So now we're just going to pipe them into the circles that we drew out, very gently.
Macaroons is they start to crack on the top, and that is due to air bubbles. So in order to get rid of the air bubbles, you want to tap it on the bench a little bit, not on the bench, on the table, whether you're in Australia or whatever, just to get rid of the air bubbles.
Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3.
They're a little harder than that. Because you can see them start to pop, the air bubbles. Do you see them starting to pop? Okay guys, so this is what you get when you don't tap it on the counter and you don't get the air bubbles out. It crackles open and the air bubbles kind of pop inside the macaroon, so just don't do that. Just so you guys know. So you want to set your oven to 150 degrees, but mine doesn't really go to that. So we have 170 degrees, but we're just going to cook it for less time. And you want to cook it for about 20 minutes, but we're going to do maybe 15 to 17. You don't want them to go golden brown or else your color will be ruined. So let's put them in the oven.
There we go.
It's not very hot. Usually it's like 300 degrees.
You're a regular baker, eh, Sanjana? So Sanjana, it looks like the macaroons have been fully baked and they're ready to go. And what's next?
So we let them cool for a little while, and now we're gonna fill them. So I wanted to say, if you're also using Nutella, don't put too much because then it can overpower the meringue flavor and it's really chocolatey. And also be gentle because they're very delicate. And we've got a platter that we're just gonna put them on here. And we've also paired them with the proper sized ones so that we don't have like a huge bottom and a small top. They're even sizes. So let's go.
So Sanjana, are there any other alternatives to Nutella that we can fill them with?
Of course, you can use jam, buttercream, whipping cream, anything that you desire.
Oh, that sounds so yummy. Okay, so Mommy, are we ready to taste these or what?
I know, right? I've been waiting this entire time. And if you guys had some kind of fail macaroons like these ones and they kind of crumbled over, don't worry, this will taste great, I bet. Or you can just crumble them over some ice cream. Now I think it's about time to get to eat one.
Yes.
Okay, let's all take one.